highlighted?
It's highlighted,
Yeah.
so you get an experience for it.
Okay, so you fuck up,
Even
but
though
you're
you've
gonna make...
missed.
I've not gotten to make many moves this game. I need to bring up my list and have a look. What can I do?
Yes, stop letting us win.
I will.
It's no fun when you're just winning all the
I
time.
know what
Go
I
to-
would do. I hope for the
Too
love
easy
of
now.
God you don't do it though.
Why? What would you do?
I'm not answering.
Don't
I'm not
give-
stupid enough to answer that question.
Okay.
If you honestly want to know, I'll do it. I would go once more into the breach. That's what I would do.
If you want my personal opinion, once more.
On a miss, you shoulder instead. You are shouldered instead. Inflict vehicle harm as established. I'm gonna make a move as well though, because I think that's only fair.
You get damage and a move.
Yeah, it's a miss. Is a miss. So, you go in to shoulder them. He suddenly, like, frothing at the mouth, pulls away, so that you kind of overextend. He like crashes into a few trees, bursts through them, comes back, shoulders against the side of your vehicle. I'd say it's like a massive vehicle too. I think you're going to take 3 vehicle harm. So 3 V harm to your vehicle. Some of that will bleed through to the characters. Where's my vehicle? Sorry, vehicle combat's a little different from the normal stuff.
Well, wait, V harm is different than actual harm, though.
Yeah, it is. It is. So, does your vehicle have any armor? I imagine it must.
Yes, 2.
2. Okay, so you're only going to take 1 damage. You're going to take a cosmetic, 1 cosmetic, damage. So it's just cosmetic damage, but 0 damage is going to blow through to all the passengers. So everybody who's on the battle wagon is going to make a roll 2d6 basically to see if anything happens to them when they get smashed into. Good. This is the one where you want to roll low. So
Thank fuck for that.
you're fine. Something's going to happen to you.
Couldn't have gotten that earlier when I was rolling cool.
Yeah. This is when you want to roll low. So
Hey Eric, man, you and me.
Arthur, you're going to have to
Did
roll.
also my armor do something in air or not?
Sorry?
When you make a battle,
Did also my armor do something with it?
Shut up!
You can roll plus home. Spooky intense. When you do something annoying, roll plus app switch. Email button.
I hate that thing. It never shuts up when you don't want it to speak.
Okay, yeah, just roll 2d6, Arthur. So, we're going to take some harm. So, Rose and Eric, you're both fine. You get jostled around, slammed against the sides, but you're okay. Arthur, you're also fine. Everyone rolled low. Why didn't anyone roll high so I could fuck with them? Also mean. Where's all my harm stuff? I get to do something. Where's my harm? I'll go to my main moves page. Going aggro, basic moves. There we go. Harm. So somebody... So, sorry, it's Reynolds. Unfortunately, the guy who's driving is going to lose... Is going to... Let's have a look. I'm going to misnotice it. So, the driver missed noticing something important. So, you missed noticing when this thing crashed into you, like the guy drove it into the side of your vehicle, the guy who wasn't driving, the large, naked, hairy man carrying the chain, got thrown from his vehicle on top of the battle wagon. He wrenches open the top of the wagon and drops down in amongst you all. This big, naked guy with a chain with a hook on the end just lands in amongst you.
Where's meat when you need him, right?
Doom Rose, you just see him like land there. He looks and goes,
Rose kicks into action. Big naked man. This sounds like my cup of tea. I'm gonna move over to him and I'm gonna be like, "Hey there, big guy. Welcome to the party bus. Are you here to sign up with us? You can obviously tell we're the winning team. It's a smart move. Why don't you drop the chain, pick up a gun, and start firing at that shit heap behind us?
okay. Not the way I
I'll let you
expected that to
decide
go.
whether that's seducing or manipulating, but it's the same role.
Same role.
That's a miss. I don't know why that didn't work. I thought it was quite eloquent, but clearly the big naked man isn't that into me.
So yeah, he looks down at you. Kind of looks you up and down. Just checking one. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Looks you up and down. Looks past you at Arthur and goes.
No.
He then grabs Rose by the front of her shirt.
Not wearing a
pushes
shirt, she's wearing a leather jacket, but
by
fair
the
enough.
front of your leather jacket, pushes open the back door, and hurls you out the back of the battle wagon.
Am I able to grab onto the bus before I roll under
Oh no,
it?
that's fine because you hit the front of the bus just above the spinning circular blades.
Just above? As in, like, my feet are just above, or my hands are just above?
Your feet.
I'm
You,
safe!
Fly through the
Oh,
air,
fuck.
grab onto it, look down. These huge circular blades are cutting along the ground. You kind of look through, like you're hanging onto the front of the bus now, and then looking down to your side, you see through like the small like eye gap this person been diving through, this crazed looking woman with bird in her hair, driving the bus along, going ah, screaming away. Doomwolf, what do you do when you see this happen? And Arthur too, I suppose. Yeah, Doomwolf's the one who can probably do something about it.
So this other guy with the chain is still in the car, right?
Yeah, he's still in there. He's eyeing Arthur in an unhealthy
So-
manner.
And he's holding the chain, or
Yeah, he's got like this huge like
is
chain.
it attached to him?
Yeah. It's wrapped around his like body in several places, and it's got like a big hook on the end. It looks like he could really mess someone up.
I'm just going to shoot that fucker
Are you going to shoot?
from
with your-
overboard.
Are you going to shoot with your sniper?
I think my
rifle or your
shotgun. Yeah.
Yeah, you whip out
No,
your
shotgun.
Awesome, and you're going to, I'm guessing, try and seize control of the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like what you're doing.
So that's hard again.
Okay. So you're going
So
to get
that's
to choose
two of them, I
one.
think.
Yeah, you get to choose one.
Is it one? It says on 7 to 9, choose 2.
Oh, two. Sorry, choose two.
I want to take you take definite and undeniable control of it, and you inflict terrible harm.
Okay. So you move around so that you're kind of you move from your kind of spot at the side, you move in front of him, so he's just throwing Rose out the back. You lower your shotgun, he turns around, he roars, he swipes down at you with his chain. You're going to take 3 harm from the chain, minus your armor. So
That's -2. Oh wait, I'm a small gang, so I have an armor of 3, I think. Then
I think that's only if you're fighting kind of other gangs in a battle. I don't know if this is a battle just you versus him. Although I suppose there's a lot of other
I don't know
stuff
either.
going on.
That is what I was reading in the rules, but
Yeah. You've played this a lot before. What would you say? Meat? Oh, meats.
What?
I was just asking you.
so we're deciding. So
Would,
Were you sleeping?
Would his not to be fucked with come into account here? Because there's a lot of shit going on, but he's just
Is
fighting.
he
one
fighting
guy.
someone?
He's fighting someone. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Regardless, if he's shooting at someone or getting shot at, he's a gang.
Okay. What if it's just 1-on-1 though? I thought it was just kind of in a.
No, he's a He's a gang.
All right. Wow.
Just
Yeah, okay.
like in battle, you count as a small gang.
Yeah, I suppose this is definitely a battle. There's multiple. There's a lot of shit going on. All right, so you just take 1 damage. You inflict
No, it's 0 then, right?
0 damage. Yeah, you take 0 damage. So roll your arm move. He strikes you with his chain, and then you blast him with the sawn-off shotgun. He flies out of the back of the truck, hits the circular saws beneath Rose's feet, and explodes.
So what exactly?
You just roll 2d6 minus nothing, like just 2d6, because you're not taking any direct harm, but you still got to make the harm move. Nice. So, something still gets to happen. It's never good getting shot. Let's have a look.
That was lovely. Thanks.
Let's see. I can choose 1. You lose your footing. You lose your grip on whatever you're holding. You lose track of someone or something you were attending to. You miss noticing something important. I think you lose your footing. I think this chain that he hit you with, although it didn't hurt, it's locked onto your armor. It hits the circular saws, gets stuck. The circular saws, it doesn't get stuck in the circular saws, luckily, but it goes underneath the truck, and the truck starts to fall behind a bit. The chain catches tight, you fall on your back, and you begin to get dragged slowly off the bus.
I don't know if this. So I have this move called "fuck the shit." Can I try that? Especially if I succeed, I can escape. I don't know if that applies to this situation.
Yes, it definitely applies to the situation.
Awesome.
Meanwhile, while you're fucking this shit, Meat, what are you doing inside the Venga bus?
What do you roll? To
Wait, what
kill
about me?
groups of people?
Oh, Arthur, sorry. Arthur, what are you doing?
Arthur's climbing up to the top, and would jumping to the other car be rolling under fire?
There's a
Do you mean
move for that.
jumping to...
Boarding a
Rolling
moving
cool,
vehicle
isn't
is
it?
plus-
Yeah.
this
Boarding
car?
another vehicle.
Yeah, it would be cool. It's jumping to another vehicle.
But I have an ability where it says instead of roll plus cool, roll plus weird.
Sure, yeah, you
But
roll
you're not
weird.
acting under fire.
Oh.
Yeah, but haven't you got to do minus its speed or something?
Oh, maybe. They're moving at pretty much the same speed.
Is it the same speed? Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, we'll say for simplicity. Since they're trying to ram each other in the side now.
He'd be rolling plus cool because it's
No,
not,
he's got
No.
a thing for that.
he's
He's got
not
a
acting
special
under fire.
It's not acting under fire. This is jumping
It's
to
a
another
whole
vehicle.
different move.
ordering another vehicle, but he's got something to roll weird instead of cool for.
Is it roll
that.
weird instead of cool for every cool move, or is it just for
No,
acting under fire?
It's acting under fire.
Then
No.
it's plus your cool. So what's your cool?
Viewer. Other moves.
Don't roll. I didn't roll for my vehicle. Do you? Do any stuff? Did actually harm.
It's
Yeah.
whenever I make a It's whenever I make a battle move.
All right, this is a vehicle battle move, so it's fine. We'll just go with the first roll. We can check later, because even if you just slightly fail, you still make it when you jump to another vehicle. It's just Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
So
they
you
changed it in second edition from first edition.
You leap across from one vehicle to the other, landing atop this one with the guy kind of frothing at the mouth driving it. He doesn't notice you like when you land atop the roof, like clank, in your heavy metal boots.
This guy's fucking deaf.
I mean, there's a lot of wind going by and very loud Mad Maxian engines revving.
He's listening to S Club 7 on his headphones. He's just, you know.
No, he's just listening to the Cantina
Where's the
band on repeat. Cool, so you land on the top. James is saying messed up vehicle harm. Very likely, I've never ran vehicle combat before. I'm learning as I go here.
Yeah, I haven't done it either, and I don't know, because it looked like I was supposed to roll something for my vehicle.
Oh, does your
Instead,
vehicle have a harm move?
well, no, it says like the vehicles can take harm or V harm. There's a difference, I guess. Like
Yeah.
V harm is where they kind of roll something like the harm move, and it's the V harm they suffered, and they either choose on a 10 or higher, your attacker chooses one from a list of things, or in a 7 to 9 they choose a different thing.
Yeah, like doing the harm move for people. Sort of, it sounds like, it's the same thing when a person gets harmed. If they get really badly hurt, it's from the first list.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll that and see if your vehicle gets fucked up even worse? Or
Well, I
just-
think
I feel like
I don't know if I understand it right.
it's fine. We'll just move past it for now. Then, like,
Yeah.
if we
Figure it out
we don't want
later.
just to stop the whole game, we'll keep the narrative flowing, and we were kind of past that moment anyway. I'll look into it maybe for next time.
Yeah, that's why I was bringing it up. Just
Yeah, I'll definitely
look at
check
it
on
later.
that for next time. For now, the hit wasn't particularly hard anyway, so your tough battle wagon is kept like trucking on without taking too much of a lasting. Yeah, so Arthur, you're now on top of this thing. Reynolds, suddenly it's just you in the back of this in the car with the gun lugger you hired this morning getting slowly dragged out the back of your vehicle by a chain. As the bus, like, you start to, for some reason the bus has started to fall behind. Rose, you can see the woman driving the bus has, like, noticed the chain, noticed the gun lugger, and is deliberately slowing down while cackling. And you're in the back with the flashing lights and the partying men with their glow sticks. Who wants to do something? Like, anybody could just tell
I do.
me.
I want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna,
I want
Everybody
to-
wants to do something.
pull this off real quick. Check that link.
You wanna pull? Let's see the link. Kingsman. The short fight. Yes.
I'm about
that-
to kill
that-
everybody in
but
here.
with much worse music.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm guessing you're trying to seize control of the situation.
Mhm.
Alright. This is a small gang. I'm going to say 0 armor because none of them are wearing clothing. Like, beyond, like, just, like, sparkly thongs. But some of them have axes and swords, so I'm going to put them up to free harm.
Nice. Just the way I like it. Yeah, so I jump on here and I land. I look up, I see them, and it's immediately just, let's go! And then and I'm running at them.
Alright, roll that hard.
Mhm.
Partial success. So you get to choose 2.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Right now you're looking
inflict terrible harm
at... Awesome.
and take definite and undeniable control of the situation.
Okay. So, you're looking at 4 harm?
Mhm.
Because there's...
Am I coming scary as fuck at these guys?
I would say you are.
have
Me
3
is
armor.
always coming scary as fuck.
Mhm. So I've got 3 armor.
Yeah, so you charge in. I suppose we'd probably like see part of it from like outside the bus. There's these like armored windows and just blood keeps spraying against them. Every time the whole thing like jerks to the side, like just blood, gore, and then finally like the back door of the bus bursts open, and like somebody gets hurled out the back of the bus. I'm pretty sure four harm kills a gang. Even well, 3 harm actually in this case. So what does that do to a gang? Where's my chopper handout? So. So yeah, you're doing free harm to their gang.
Mhm.
You seized them, so they're not all dead, but you've killed like of the 15 guys who were there, probably about 8 are dead. Like you kill more than half of them, you wound a lot of the rest. A lot of them have like pulled themselves under chairs or hiding under like the pulled up benches. One guy just goes and jumps out the back, like just decides no and throws themselves out of the back of the bus, landing with the splintering of bone.
Of course.
And inside the bus just becomes an absolute slaughtery clusterfuck.
Is the driver still alive?
The driver is still alive in her secure cabin, and she looks over her shoulder during the combat, reaches down and lifts up a bunny rabbit, and goes, "Quiet down or the bunny gets it!" and points a gun at the bunny's head.
So she's in a secure cabin.
Really? Not the bunny.
You're holding somebody by the face, like in one massive hand.
Yeah, like eating their throat, and I'm like, not the bunny.
Yeah. And
So you say she's in a secure cabin? I can obviously see that because I'm clinging to the front of the bus.
yeah, you're like stuck to her window.
She got the windscreen wipers on.
Yeah, she just quickly flicks them on. Just. Unfortunately, she's wrapped barbed wire around it, so it's fuck.
Can I see if there's any other way into this cabin, or is it literally she has to let us into the front? There's no way for me to slip into that cabin with her.
There's no, not the right cabin. I mean, you could read a situation to get more information. You did see there's a side door like around the edge a little bit.
Okay, so you want to read a sitch? I will try and do that. Probably badly. Partially
Okay.
read a sitch.
So you get to ask one.
Read a sitch. Where's my best way in?
Yeah, the door just round to your side. If you shift your momentum and pull yourself round, you should be able to. If you act under fire, basically, you should be able to get through that door.
So I need to roll cool, yeah?
Yeah, real cool. And Rose is pretty cool, right?
She can be.
Let's see if
Look
she
out
can
for the
have
red
that
numbers.
Get +3 cool regardless.
Okay. So you pull yourself round and you drop down into the cab, and you land like completely flawlessly. And yeah, you land safely and securely inside the cab of the vehicle. You stand up, but you can make your cool and sexy entrance actually if you want.
Oh, can I? Oh,
Yeah, you're busting onto the scene.
dangerous
of
and
this-
sexy or cool and
dangerous
sexy.
You're busting onto the scene of this bus.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll try that. You just want me to miss again, so you can make this even worse.
I mean, I'm really gonna make it pretty bad.
I know.
No, I don't want that. No.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did I just? I meant to only roll that once, but I'm going to take 2 experience anyway. No, joking. So yeah, I do my dangerous and sexy.
Do you want to direct that at the driver? Like make the driver just shocked by your entrance?
I can hold 2, can't I? So yeah, I will shock the driver with my entrance.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know who else. If there's anyone else that's posing a threat to me, I'd like to. Oh no, I'll hold it for later, I suppose.
So
I don't know.
you land in the main vehicle like as it's charging along, and your hair kind of comes out of like your helmet and blows out behind you, catched in the wind from your entrance. You have your sniper on. Everyone turns to look at you, even Meat. Like it kind of stops, blood coming out of Meat's mouth from the guy's face he just bit, and the girl driving the truck notices too, and so surprised is she that she puts her foot down a bit and presses forwards, taking some of the slack off the taking some of the tension off the chain attached to the gun lugger. So that goes well. What goes wrong is the guy whose Meat was biting in the face is the only one probably who keeps his head together. Brings out a pair of handcuffs from his sparkly thong, attaches it to his wrist, attaches it to Meat, and then throws himself out the back, trying to
Does
drag
he
Meat
even
with
have
him.
the amount of weight necessary? I'm just picturing him like, and then just because I just don't move at all.
Maybe.
Oh, so My miss fucked up me. I'm so sorry,
Yeah,
mate.
I could have fucked. When you make a miss, I can make a move anywhere. Do you want to make a move to try and prevent him dragging you out?
Let's see what I got here. Because I could do that. Would I be acting under fire maybe just to?
You could act under fire. Yeah, you can probably be acting under fire. It's the one that makes a lot.
Or like defend something I hold, aka
Yes.
my footing.
Yeah, you could defend something you hold.
I'll do that.
That's more up your wheelhouse too.
That's more my style, yeah.
Okay, 8. So
Yeah.
choose 1
So I'm gonna say
or choose 2 even.
I hold it decisively and inflict terrible harm.
Brilliant. So this guy leaps out the back. Your hand just tightens when you realize what he's doing. You bring your hand back as hard as you can over your head and drive him into the ground so hard that his head pops like a watermelon and explodes. At which stage the rest of his gang, which has regained some of their footing, leaps on you and hacks into you for probably only 2 harm because there's not many
Cool.
of them left.
I have 2 armor.
Yeah, so just make the harm move at +0.
Mhm.
Alright, so Doomwolf, James, Reynold, Arthur, you've all got a chance to do something now. Doomwolf, the chain has slacked a bit on you. You could maybe try and wriggle free of it or shoot it out or something.
Yeah. I want to get rid of it, yeah.
Yeah. How do you want to do that? Do you want to go aggro on the chain and just blast it in half with your shotgun? You could try and act under fire and just pull it off yourself.
Yeah, so I was first going for fuck this shit, but
Oh yeah, you can fuck this shit. Yeah, fuck some shit.
so let's see. It basically comes down to the same thing. I have to plan my escape route. So this thing is not anymore pulling me away, right?
It's still attached to you, and it could be. The bus just kind of speeded up a little bit.
Okay.
I'll give you +1, like, for Rose's interference, basically.
I just want to detach myself then from this chain and try to throw it into these circular blades.
The circle blades is already exploded. You
That's
blew
fine.
it up. Oh, you mean in the bottom of the...
yeah.
You mean in the bottom of in the front of the bus?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, you can do that.
It's stuck.
Roll that shit.
Is it?
Okay.
He gets a +1, but that doesn't help,
Yeah,
really, does it?
9. So, what happens on a 7 to 9 on fuck this shit?
Let's see. You can go or stay, but if you go, it costs you leaving something behind or take something with you.
Okay.
But it's not me. It's not literally me moving. It's for the chain. So
Wouldn't that mean that he sort of tries to remove the chain, fails utterly to do so, and just carries it with him anyway? Thank God that's over. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah, I think that's what happens. You pull and you move around. You're like, ha ha, and you wrench the train, and it comes free from the bottom of the bus, and wraps around you, and you've become tangled up in this heavy metal chain. You're like, oh, for fuck's sake.
What? I didn't roll a miss. It's impossible. I still got away.
You took something with
Got
you.
away
You
from
took the
the
chain.
bus.
So you're like staggering around the back of
Oh,
the bus
okay.
looking
So
a bit of a dick.
yeah. Okay.
on this
Have you
chain.
seen
Yeah. Okay.
yet? Because there's a.
Sorry.
If you guys have seen Doctor Strange yet, there's a
Yeah, I
there's a
have.
scene that I'm thinking of.
I got distracted.
Right, so James and Arthur's...
Yeah,
Go do
James
something.
Arthur, do you want to do anything? You can see the bus is like swerving around pretty much. Looks like some all-out hell broke out in the back of the bus.
I'm gonna try and take control of this vehicle.
Awesome. Roll. Yeah, you gotta go hard then. Seize control.
Damn, I suck. Oh wait, I can just roll cool. I mean weird.
Like you can roll weird for hard instead.
No, wait, that's only I'm no cool. No,
Okay, so
I
yeah, you're
just
gonna have
roll-
to roll hard.
I have no hard.
Yeah, we'll take a 10-minute break after the fight. I need to go check on some stuff. Oh, okay, that will work.
The natural 12.
The natural 12. Yeah. You can choose free. You can inflict terrible harm, you can suffer little harm, you can take definite and undeniable control, or you can impress, dismay, and frighten your enemies.
I'm gonna take definite control, inflict terrible harm, and suffer little harm.
Alright. So you're only going to suffer... I think this guy has like a sidearm, so he'll probably suffer 1 harm. So he turns around, shoots you, it bounces off your armor, I'm guessing. You just run him through with your sword, kick him out of the car, and then get behind the wheel. You just did some gunlugger shit. Yes, you get behind the wheel and you're now in control of that vehicle. You do have to make the harm move though, but just at a 0. So just 2d6 plus 0. James, is there anything you want to do?
Well,
You notice
still
that
have people on the bus, right?
Yeah, you notice the bus is kind of speeding up now and trying to ram into the back of you. You might want to try and outdistance another vehicle. Yeah. Arthur does all that and doesn't even get a scratch. While the gunlugger struggles with a chain that must be possessed by an evil snake or something.
It's in the weird zone, dude. It's a chain from the weird zones.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think I'll go with outdistance them.
Cool. Roll cool modified by your vehicle's relative speed.
Like the speed stat.
Yeah, the speed stat of your vehicle. You get plus that with combat driver. Okay, so you get 2. Does your vehicle have any speed?
No.
Nope. Cool. So on a 7 to 9, choose 1. You outdistance them, break away, but the vehicle suffers 1 harm. You don't escape them, but you can go to ground in another place you choose. They overtake you, but their vehicle suffers 1 harm from the strain. You don't want to overtake you because they're just trying to ram you.
Actually, with combat driver, I get to add an extra choice, don't I?
Oh, maybe you do.
It says when you make a battle move behind the wheel, if the result gives you a hold or choices, you can add +1 hold or +1 choice.
Oh, okay, yeah, you get +1 choice. But I don't know if you really want to take 2 of these. 'Cause they don't really work together.
Hmm.
Yeah. Do you have the...
Maybe,
Yeah, just take a...
what were you gonna ask?
I was going to say, that's your options there. Din, 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 din.
I think I'll go with you outdistance them and escape, but your vehicle suffers 1 harm AP from the strain.
Okay, so add another harm to the battle wagon. You hear the engine like splutter and gurgle as it charges forwards, kind of groaning under the strain, but they don't manage to catch up with you with their like revving, sawing blades. They're quite close behind you, but you pull away just in the last minute. Okay, back in the bus, the battle's like drawing to a close, but back in the bus, there's still this crazy driver who I think has shot the bunny by this stage, charging along. And while that's going on, there's also a couple of guys still up and like fighting in the back, although they're not really a coherent gang anymore. They're just a bunch of angry people with knives. What does Rose and Meat want to do? And Doomwolf, I suppose. You can see the truck behind you. You could perhaps even snipe the driver.
Yeah, but isn't he wrapped up in chain?
Yeah, at first to get free of the
I'm
chain,
gonna
so
seize
I don't know how.
control of the bus.
What was that? Sorry, Meat?
gonna seize the bus by force.
I'm in a
Okay.
locked cabin with the driver. I think it's gonna have to be me that seizes the bus.
You're not in the cabin with the driver. You can see like
I thought you said I was.
you're in the bus, but
Yeah.
the cabin itself is like completely enclosed. Like they must open up from in here, but you can see
Okay.
her through like the glass of the cabin.
And I've got it fixed on the stair, haven't I? Could I try
Yeah.
and use my artful and gracious?
You want to just start singing?
I want to sing at her, yeah, and try and get her to.
I was gonna say
Give-
I can also
Stop the bus.
assault. A
That's not one of the
secure
options,
position
unfortunately.
If I have to break in there.
Must meet me, must have my services, loves me, give me a gift, or admires my patron. I suppose
all those
must
sound
meet
perfect.
me or love me. I'm fine with loving me.
Yeah.
I could live with
Oh
that.
yeah.
Okay, so you
Yeah, I
do
can see
that.
that.
Meat, I think you seized control of the bus last time. You just didn't manage to finish off the whole gang. So if you want to, you can roll aggro instead.
Okay.
Because that's a
I'll
little
go
safer
aggro on the driver.
on the last few stragglers.
Oh yeah.
And what you want is for them all to die and explode.
Yes, they will die terrible, terrible,
All right.
terrible deaths.
So, I think they choose to get the hell out of your way. Unfortunately, in this case, that means you basically kill about half of them, and the remaining ones turn and throw themselves out the back of the bus rather than face your rage. And remember, you're 8 foot tall and standing in the back of a double-decker bus. So, you just like, you're grabbing people. I think it's like a mosh pit. You're grabbing people, slamming them so hard against the side of the bus they don't get back up. And after you do this to a few, the last ones just go, nope, turn, run, leap off the back of the bus, and roll away to safety. The safety of an eternal death.
Oh well, same time next week, yeah.
And Rose, you want to just start singing. Now there is
I'm
an
gonna sing.
obvious song that's playing right now over the speakers on repeat.
If you want, I will sing that song. Should I roll first and see how badly I sing, or sing and then roll?
I think roll first.
Okay,
Roll
I'm
and
gonna roll
sing
first.
at the same time.
Partial success.
Yes.
Let me just look up the lyrics. I mean, I know the basic lyrics. Starts in. Where the fuck are these lyrics? We like to party. We like to party. We like to party. We like to party. The Venga bus is coming and everybody's jumping. New York to San Francisco, an intercity disco. The wheels of steel are turning and traffic lights are burning. So if you like to party, get on and move your body. And that's it.
All right. And
Two more barriers. It from the we wanted to change my what?
It's the Venga bus. That's the Venga bus song.
Yeah, I know.
So you want to what do you want your effect to be?
I don't know. I think if she loves me, that might help. I don't really know.
What
Yeah,
if, what if
I
she
bet.
must meet you? What if she has to come out of the cab and see you?
Yeah, that does seem like a good idea.
That does mean the bus might crash a little bit, though. That's my main concern. Is she just like, oh, fantastic! I'll let go of the wheel and come out. It's like just before we die, a horrible
Don't
flaming
forget,
metally
she is
death.
gonna die, regardless of what happens. She's dying, so
Fuck it, I'm feeling brave. I'll go with must meet me. As soon as that door opens, I'm gonna dive in and take the wheel
Okay.
while Meat rips her ankles off.
She sees you singing, "The Venga bus is coming," and you see this like glaze.
This is
come
my
over-
jam.
Yeah, this glaze come over her eyes, and she slows the bus down to a stop, stands up, turns, unlocks the door. Doomwolf, were you going to take a shot at this woman?
I want to.
He's
Yeah.
I
still.
broke free of the chains.
Yeah,
But-
he.
I mean, she's so just roll go aggro for me, Doomwolf.
That is
Roll hard.
hard. Yeah. So
Yeah, so she's got to choose one. She opens it up.
It's not that cold.
looks at you and goes, "Your voice. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever..." And then her head explodes, and Rose is showered in gore.
Thank
The
you,
two of
thank
us are
you.
just
Sorry.
covered in blood.
There is more where that come from, my loving patrons. Has the James Reynolds stopped, or is he carried on? And does this mean we've got 3 vehicles now? Shit, we're
yes.
we're a posse.
I suppose 4 if you go back and get Meat's go-kart.
Go-kart.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
kind of
I
on
think
a
we
tight
should buy-
schedule, but I suppose Meat.
We don't need it. I don't care.
We don't need it. It'll still be there when we come back.
Meat, I think,
Right.
can we just
We
change
probably
your vehicle?
didn't. We
Meat,
probably didn't move very far.
you went pretty far. You've been traveling at like 60 or 70 miles an hour.
Mm.
Meat, why don't we just change your vehicle from the go-kart to the Venga bus?
It's more Venga bus. No, it's fair enough, man.
And you can,
Meat,
Excellent. I think this
the
is a
wheel
good
is
place.
yours.
This is a good place to take a wee 10-minute break, get a drink, go to the bathroom, do all that stuff after you've defeated the Starship Enterprise, Millennium Falcon.
It's
And
like, I need to compose myself after my performance, and
it was very beautiful. All right, so yeah,
the music
10-minute
of the
break.
future is diabolical.